Good morning, children. Hope you have revised the statement of Pythagoras theorem and its converse and the application of Pythagoras theorems in right triangles. If you have a right triangle A, B, C, right angle at B, the side opposite to the right angle is always the hypotenuse, which will be the longest side. So, in order to get hypotenuse, we will add altitude square plus base square. If any one of the other sides as altitude or base has to be found out, we must subtract from AC square minus BC square, that is we must subtract from the hypotenuse. Here also you should subtract from the hypotenuse. This is how we will apply Pythagoras theorem directly in the remaining part of the questions. Let's proceed with question number 8 in exercise 6.5. The question is asking you, in triangle ABC, O is a point in its interior. That is, O is a point in the interior of triangle ABC. OD perpendicular to BC, OE perpendicular to AC, and OF perpendicular to AB is given. That is, OD perpendicular BC, OE perpendicular AC, and OF perpendicular to AB. And what is to prove is OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square, and the second result as AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to AE square plus CD square plus BF square. Here, in order to get the right triangles, the construction is join OA, OB and OC. To get the first part of the proof, the triangle with AF square as one of the sides have to be picked up. The triangle OFA, AF is the base, OF is the altitude, and OA is the hypotenuse. So, in triangle OFA, AF square is equal to OA square, hypotenuse square minus altitude square, equation number 1. Similarly, the corresponding triangle, take the measure of BD square. BD square is in triangle ODB. In triangle ODB, BD square is equal to hypotenuse is OB minus, and OD is the altitude, equation number 2. Similarly, for CE square, the triangle OEC. In triangle OEC, CE square is equal to hypotenuse is OC, OC square minus altitude is OE square. Equation number 3, all these three results from Pythagoras theorem. And in the question, all these quantities needs to be added. That is, AF square plus BD square plus CE square is the same as OA square minus OF square plus OB square minus OD square plus OC square minus OE square. Just a rearrangement in the terms will give you the first answer as well as the second answer. The first answer is direct, just OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OF square minus OD square minus OE square which is result 1. For the second result, the left hand side is already AF square plus BD square plus CE square. We already have it. Just to arrange the terms in such a way that the results are AE square, CD square and BF square. You will get a hint from here. AE square will be a part of triangle OAE with the letter OA and OE. That is, OA square minus OE square is giving you AE square. So if you connect OA square and OE square, the next is CD square. The terms to be connected is OC square and OD square. That is OC square minus OD square. And for BF square, the terms to be written together is OB square and OF square. OB square minus OF square, which is giving you the second result of AE square plus CD square plus BF square from the corresponding right triangles. Questions 9 and 10 are direct application of Pythagoras theorem with the numerical values. You can apply it and get the answers on your own. Number 11, an aeroplane leaves an airport and flies due north at a speed of 1000 km per hour. At the same time, another aeroplane leaves the same airport and flies due west at a speed of 1200 km per hour. How far will the two planes be after 1.5 hours? So, let A represents the airport. The first plane moves in the direction at a speed of 1000 km per hour. It's a speed of 1000 km per hour, and another plane at the same time is due west at a speed of 1200 km per hour. And it is given that both the planes are traveling for 1.5 hours. That is, the time travelled is 1.5 hours. Here also the time is 1.5 hours. The question is, how far are they after 1.5 hours? So, if you know speed and time, distance is equal to speed into time, that is 1000 into 3 by 2 is giving you 1500 km, and the distance here is 1200 into 3 by 2 is giving you 1800 km. And now the direct application of Pythagoras theorem. In triangle BAC, BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square, or BC is equal to square root of 1500 the whole square plus 1800 the whole square, which is the same as 225 and then plus 18 into 18 is 324, 4, or it's a total of square root of 5 plus 4, 9, 2 plus 2, 4, 3 plus 2, 5, 1, 4. Now, since 549, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 9, 18. It's a multiple of 9. Let us take it as 9 so that the square root part will be very simple. 549 divided by 9 will be 61, or it is 300 root 61 km. So the distance between the planes after 1.5 hours is 300 root 61 km. Number 12. Two poles of height 6 meter and 11 meter stand on a plain ground. Two poles of height 6 meter and 11 meter. Let AB represents the pole of 6 meter and CD represent the pole of height 11 meter. And if the distance between their feet is 12 meter, that means the distance AC is given as 12 meter. Find the distance between their tops. That means you have to find out what's the length of BD. As construction, you can just construct BE perpendicular to, let BE perpendicular to CD. Now, AB length equal to 6 meter will correspond with CE length as 6. Therefore, the remaining BE length will be 11 meter minus 6 meter, which is equal to 5 meter. AC equal to BE is equal to 12 meter. Now, you can apply Pythagoras theorem. Therefore, in triangle BED, by Pythagoras theorem, BD square is equal to BE square plus DE square, which is equal to 12 square plus 5 square, which is 144 plus 25, 169, or BD is the same as root 169 or 13 meter. So the length between the top is 13 meter. This can be asked as a 2-mark question. Number 13. D and E are points on the sides CA and CB of a triangle ABC, right angled at C. D and E are points on CA and CB of a triangle right angled at C. That means it's clearly given that the triangle is right angled at C, CA and CB. The points are D lies on CA and E lies on CB. What is to prove is, to prove AE square plus BD square is the same as AB square plus DE square. AB square plus DE square. In such problems, when it is given to prove a left hand side equal to right hand side, take the units from any one side, apply Pythagoras theorem in the concerned triangle, and you will get the result directly. I will show you. AE square is required. That case, join AE and you can see that triangle ECA is a right triangle. Proof: in triangle ECA, AE square, that is hypotenuse square, is equal to altitude square plus base square, equation number 1. BD square, join BD and C, triangle BCD is a right triangle, apply Pythagoras theorem. In triangle BCD, BD square is the same as BC square plus CD square, equation number 2, both the results from Pythagoras theorem. The left hand side needs addition, so adding equations 1 and 2, AE square plus BD square is the same as CE square, AC square, BC square and CD square. Like the previous problem, you just arrange in such a way that you are getting the right side answer. So, CE square and CD square, CE square and CD square will add up to DE square. So, we will write them together, and AC square plus BC square is giving you, AC square plus BC square is giving you AB square. That is, once again, CE square plus CD square is giving you DE square in triangle ECD, and AC square plus BC square is giving you AB square in triangle BCA, which is equal to DE square plus AB square. The result is proved. Question number 14. The figure is given to you. The perpendicular from A on side BC of a triangle ABC intersect at D such that BD length is 3 times CD. If you check the figure, it is very visible that the BD length, the triangle ABC, and the perpendicular AD is drawn such that the BD length is 3 times CD length. Given that BD is 3 times CD. Prove that. What is to prove is 2AB square is equal to, what is to prove is 2AB square is equal to 2AC square plus BC square. Now, whenever you see here BD is 3 times CD, that is, the ratio is given as BD is 3 times CD. How do you arrange as a ratio? The ratio is BD by CD is equal to 3:1, or what is the length of BD and CD in terms of the total length BC? That is, we have to find out the measure of BD in terms of the total length BC. How do you find out? The ratio is 3:1, which means that the sum of the values is 3 plus 1, 4. That is, BD occupies 3/4 of BC and CD occupies 1/4 of BC. That is, 3/4 plus 1/4 is whole of BC. BD is occupying 3/4 of BC and CD is occupying 1/4 of BC. This concept is needed to prove this proof. You can take any right triangle. The proof starts as, in triangle ADB, the right triangle ADB, by Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. AB square is equal to, the next triangle, instead of AD square, from this triangle, AC square minus CD square plus BD square, that is from triangle ABC. And now replace the value of CD and BD with 3/4 BC and 1/4 BC. That is, AB square is equal to AC square minus CD square is 1/4 BC the whole square plus BD is 3/4 BC the whole square, which is equal to AC square minus BC square by 16 plus 9 BC square by 16, or AB square minus AC square can be written as 9 BC square minus 1 BC square is 8 BC square by 16. 8 by 16 is 1/2, or by cross multiplication 2AB square minus 2AC square is equal to BC square, or you can arrange as they wanted as 2AB square is equal to BC square plus 2AC square. That means in triangle ADB, AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. AD square is not needed in the figure. Instead of that, we need to replace AD with AC. That is, from this triangle, AC square minus CD square, and we are substituting the values derived for BD and CD, which will give you the result. Question number 15. In an equilateral triangle ABC, D is a point on side BC such that BD is 1/3 of BC. Prove that 9AD square is equal to 7AB square. This question can be asked as a direct 4-mark question. It is slightly lengthy, but if you understand the concept, it will be very simple. Can be asked as a direct 4-mark question. In an equilateral triangle ABC, question number 15. In an equilateral triangle ABC, that means all the 3 sides are equal. D is a point on side BC such that BD is 1/3 of BC. They have given you that D is a point here such that BD is 1/3 of the total BC. BD takes 1/3 of the total BC. What we have to prove is 9AD square. To prove 9AD square is equal to 7AB square. That means there is no altitude given here to start off with Pythagoras theorem. Let us do that by construction. Construction, draw AE perpendicular to AE perpendicular to BC. And now, like the previous problem, BD is given as 1/3 of the total. The total BC, 1/3 of total. So what will be the remaining part of CD? If BD is 1/3 of the total length, what will be CD? It is 3 minus 1. That is, it is 2/3 of BC. The concept is needed in the proof. So proof starts as BD is equal to 1/3 BC is giving you CD as 2/3 of BC. In triangle, you need the letter AB. Let's start with triangle AEB. In right triangle AEB, by Pythagoras theorem, AB square can be written as AE square plus BE square by Pythagoras theorem. Now, in the question, we need AD square. So, the only possibility is to change AE square using the triangle AED, which is the same as AE square can be replaced as AD is the hypotenuse, DE is the base. AD square minus DE square plus BE square in bracket from triangle AED. Now, a rearrangement as AD square plus BE square minus DE square, just a rearrangement of the terms. If you look into this term, it is like the identity of A square minus B square, which can be factorized as A plus B into A minus B. That is AD square plus BE square minus DE square can be written as BE plus DE into BE minus DE. And now, which is the same as AD square plus BE plus length of DE is an overlapping, which is not giving you a clear idea of what is the total length, whereas BE minus DE is giving you a clear idea of the length BD, which shows that again the length of BE, if you observe, can very well be replaced with CE, because as the last class explanation, the rule is in an equilateral triangle, altitude bisects the base. That is, given ABC is an equilateral triangle, AE is an altitude. We proved that AEB is similar to AEC by RHS, BE and CE are equal. So, very well we can replace BE with CE and write here, in an equilateral triangle, altitude bisects the base. At the same time, CE plus DE is giving you a clear measure of CD. that is AD square plus CD into BD. Then the length of BD and CD has been set here. Substitute as AB square is equal to AD square plus CD is 2/3 BC, BD is 1/3 BC, 2/3 BC into 1/3 BC, which is the same as AD square plus 2/9 BC square. What type of triangle is triangle ABC? Equilateral triangle. Replace BC square with AB square. AB square is equal to AD square plus 2/9 AB square, because triangle ABC is equilateral. AB square is equal to 9 AD square plus 2 AB square by 9. By taking LCM, cross multiplying, 9 AB square is equal to 9 AD square plus 2 AB square, or 7 AB square is equal to 9 AD square. This can be asked as a very important 4-mark question. Please study the proof. Only when you arrange the terms, you will get the clear answer. Try to understand and learn it. Number 16, another important 2-mark question. In an equilateral triangle, prove that 3 times the square of one side is equal to 4 times the square of one of its altitude in an equilateral triangle. So, given triangle ABC is equilateral, given triangle ABC is equilateral, prove that 3 times the square of one side is equal to 4 times the square of one of its altitude, and AD is perpendicular to BC. What we have to prove is 3 times square of one side, that is 3 times AB square is equal to 4 times AD square. It's a very easy proof. Since it's already an altitude, in triangle ADB by Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square, again Pythagoras theorem. BD square has to be replaced into the side BC by the same property of in an equilateral triangle, altitude bisects the base, which is the same as AD square plus, instead of BD you can write it as half BC the whole square. In an equilateral triangle, altitude bisects the base. That proof is already by RHS congruency, which is the same as AD square plus BC square by 4. Since the question has only AB square, since the triangle is equilateral, replace BC with AB. AB square is equal to AD square plus AB square by 4, since triangle ABC is equilateral. Try to write all the reasons so that you will get full mark always. AB square is equal to, by LCM, 4AD square plus AB square by 4. By cross multiplication, 4AB square is equal to 4AD square plus AB square, or 3AB square is equal to 4AD square. Once you learn the proof, you can avoid a few steps here, but still for you to understand, I have done with all the steps. This exercise also is very important. The last question, take the correct answer and justify. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to 6 root 3. In triangle ABC, can be just orally discussed. AB is equal to 6 root 3. AC is equal to 12 and BC is equal to 6. Since they asked about angle B, I took it as a right angle. Let's apply the square. That means AC square is 12 square 144. BC square is equal to 6 square 36. And AB square is equal to 6 root 3 the whole square, that is 36 into 308. And if you add, since BC square plus AB square is equal to 36 plus 100 is equal to 144, which is equal to AC square, the angle opposite to AC, that is angle B, is 90 degree. This is like checking whether the three measures are the measure of a right triangle or not.